Yo, yo, yo. What's going on, gang? Good to see you guys. What up, what up? Listening to Bass Flexin' by Anton C. Just came out a couple weeks ago. Support from Hector Kudo. Yeah, how's everyone doing, man? It's been a while. It's been months. Doxy, Maddie, Nate, Seth, Sethy Poo, Diogo, how's it going, guys? I already started putting some of these emails together. Seeing them starting to come in. Got the setup a little different, you know. Thank you, Maddie. Yeah, a lot has happened. A lot has happened in the last couple of months. When was the last stream? Looking a little scruffed today. I gotta fly to New York on Saturday. We're doing a show at Musica NYC Rooftop. Rawsome and the gang. But yeah, I appreciate all your patience, support. Everything's been really good. Just kind of taking it easy for a little bit. I'll keep the music playing, just bring it down a little bit. How's everybody else doing? How you guys been? It's been a minute. It's been basically the entire summer. We took off to focus on Odyssey. Odyssey came out really, really awesome this year. It was another successful year at the festival. Just takes everything out of us, though. It's pretty exhausting. And then afterwards, because we talked to so many people that the month afterwards, like in August, I don't want to talk to anybody. Can you blame me? Sydney was amazing, bro. He's a great person to work with and just, in general. So it makes it such a pleasant experience because I've met him several times over the last, 10 years. Been supporting his music and playing his music since I started DJing in like 2010 or 11. And it was a full circle moment to have him there, especially with Mad Villa. We had Slug out there. Miss Mata came out from Miami. She's been really taking off lately, and it's super great to see that. Same thing with Slug and the rest of the gang. We had some great openers. We had Julian and Cody that started things off, and Rob, Victor, and Drew, also locals out here in St. Pete. And then our Odyssey stage was just insane. If you can hear the birds, I apologize. They're back here. See them out here? I don't know if I could. Oh, I can't zoom on this camera. This is a different camera than the original one I used to use. But outside of that, engaged now. Christine and I pulled that off in the middle of our set and had Stripped. Apple Mose, aka Stripped, came all the way from Amsterdam and showed out. So I had him come on stage and do a little back-to-back for the second half of my set as a special guest. And he took it over while I went into the front and proposed to Christine. So it worked out great. It was really awesome. We had such a great time. We're super, super thankful and grateful for everybody's support. And the sponsors too, Odyssey Elixir, The Kind Mouse, Monaco. And we had Deep Eddie just came out and crushed it as well. I'm just really excited and grateful to be working in this space with everybody. And we've been just creating lots of opportunities. We've been seeing a lot of these artists just starting to take off and stuff. But if you're here for the first time, I think most of you guys are probably familiar with the streams. I didn't really do too much promoting today because we wanted to just get back in touch and get back into the groove, get everyone kind of acquainted, and then I can follow up on those emails. I know there's been some outstanding stuff. So again, I appreciate you guys' patience during all of that. Yeah, we had Overworked came out from Cali, bro. What? Dude, it was a fam jam. It was so awesome. And Overwork, thank you so much for taking the trip and, you know, investing into us as well. You know, it took a lot of effort to make that trip, I know for sure. But I'm really glad it worked out and everything, you know, panned out the way that we wanted it to. We got monsooned on the night before the festival, so it was just like, it was heart-wrenching. I was just I was worried, man, and I usually don't break, and I didn't break. You know, I was just like, if it is what it is, right? Like, it's Mother Nature. If it's gonna rain on our festival, then we'll have to make some adjustments and try to figure it out. And I was just really glad that things worked out in our favor. But yeah, all the pre-parties went over super dope. Overworked came out and crushed it on the Odyssey stage. That was arguably the best stage because it's still, again, on the water, just right pressed up against the water there. They had we had House Hats come in and do a really cool activation over there with the school bus. And we had our title sponsor, Odyssey Elixir, over there giving out free energy drinks that are mushroom based, so there's not too much of the sugars and you know, harmful ingredients in there. There is some caffeine in some of them, and they keep us going, man. It's a proper energy drink. Matter of fact, I'm probably grabbing one in a little bit. But yeah, I want to definitely just catch up with you guys too. Obviously, like, there's been a lot going on our side. We're working on a new label right now. Basically been inspired by a lot of what's been going on with Katama, Heartstring, Narcissus. I mean, Party Boy has been kind of he's been sus, man. He's funny as hell to watch. And his DJ set on Boiler Room really took off. And when I seen his, you know, same thing with that bathroom set, Horror, I think it's called, or Har. I don't know how you say it. But it's the infamous bathrooms DJ sets that you see. I'm sure you guys may have seen those sets. But anyway, I've been just kind of getting into faster music. I've been noticing the crowds are very tired lately. Obviously, you got your big tech house, you know, names that are just going to be cranking. Even some of the minimal and deep tech is starting to press well past 130. But for me personally, and this is just me as an artist, this has nothing to do with Rawsome Deep or Rawsome, you know, the main label or the limited label or the wave stage. Those labels will continue, and I still support all of that music. But me as personally as an artist, I've been falling into more of the faster stuff and a little bit more Euro dance, a splash of techno beats, some cheese here and there. But it's been a lot of fun because I haven't really produced in a long time, and I didn't really want to come back producing the same stuff over and over. And yeah, it just felt like after 10 years of producing house music that's around 120 to 130, I've taken a pretty steep jump and gone to 140, 138, 145, 150. And it's kind of fun. I love the energy. I'm not gonna lie. I watch some of these DJ sets that are obviously like in the UK or in Australia. A lot of the artists are coming from Europe or different parts of the world. There are some out here in the States, and that's what I'm trying to kind of tap into and cultivate. And look, honestly, it's so crazy to think. Sorry, it's been a while, so I definitely need to catch you guys up a little bit. So I'm just gonna hit the website. So we've been releasing music since I think 2017. So, but this was the main label. And by the way, Eddie Crystal's coming back. Really, really sick EP right here. It's called Hey Mommy. Clooney's been playing the first track a lot. I've been playing Cadillac a lot in my sets. So yeah, we're still cranking, and I still support the scene 1,000%, and we'll continue in that direction. But I think as an artist and the way that I DJ, personally speaking, I'm going to be cranking it up. And I've been testing it out in the last few sets of mine, and it's been going over really well. Obviously, a more intimate settings versus being in a big crowd. So we'll just continue in that path and just see where it takes us. But for right now, it's been a lot of fun and I've been enjoying it. So that's basically what you need to be doing, is enjoying yourself, right? You shouldn't be feeling like you're slaving away, having to work. So yeah, it's good to see you guys. I'm glad everything's going well. I'm glad to see you guys are still cranking. It's really fun to see. And I challenge you guys, if you guys are into more of like the DJ Heartstring or Narcissus, there's a bunch of them. Horse Girl is starting to blow up. You know, obviously the more like out there acts are going to get noticed first, like Party Boy or Horse Girl. And they're going to start touring. I mean, they're already touring, obviously, but in the States, they're starting to pop up more. I think Horse Girl's coming here soon. And, yeah, that's about it for this kind of, like, outlook on the next 6 months, because we're going to lead into 2024. Do some free downloads soon. We've been missing out on some free downloads, so want to make sure that we continue giving back and doing things like that, because that's what we first started doing in 2014. We're coming up on 10 years of being like a label blog site. That's not our page. Just broke 60,000 followers on Spirit Music on SoundCloud. And I know most of you guys have supported Spira and have been on Spira, and I appreciate everything. Yeah, we're definitely revamping this too. Want to get back into doing more free downloads. I want to start producing more edits, which I definitely have been. I put together a little pack here that I'll be sharing pretty soon. I'm just kind of fine-tuning a lot of the stuff here. And the tracks are anywhere from like 138 to 150, and this is just fun. Like, I expect nothing from it. It's basically just an outlet at this point for Rawsome Rave, and we have a specific Instagram for it and things like that. But it'll still exist on the Rawsome page on SoundCloud. So I do want to get into some demos now. And yeah, I appreciate all the support, guys. Thank you so much for, being here. I'm excited to listen to all the music today. It's been a long time. I've been like checking emails here and there, and Maddie, that's going to definitely be something on email. What I was saying earlier is like there's been a lot of things that are outstanding on email, so I just need to catch up there. But we've got a lot of really great releases ready to go. We've got Eli on the 29th coming to Rawsome Deep. Eddie Crystals is out next Friday. And then we have some releases scheduled for October, so definitely hit me up, guys. Yeah. The first one, I mean, the 2 tracks have been really good. I'll if you guys want to stick around until once we get through yours. If you want to hear like 1 or 2 or just like a skim through, I'll play it for you guys. But yeah, I appreciate it, man. And again, like I said, like I have no real like expectation from this. I'm gonna put some promo behind it, get it into the right hands. Some people have been saying Patrick Topping. I'd love to get some. I mean, this is like a reversal now. I feel like I'm gonna have to start sharing some demos with you guys, if that's cool. Because I'm really missing the creative side of art versus the business side, doing a lot of the events. Events are rough. Yo, Misfits in the house. Shout out to Romeo, baby. Good to see you, man. And big shout out to Romeo for all the help and support. He's been one of our favorites out here in St. Pete. Definitely keep a lookout for this guy. He's killing it. Just great energy. Really took over the stage too, so basically became the MC of the wave stage at Odyssey, and that's just amazing. I love that. All right, guys, let's pause this music in the back and get into, we got Nate Chapman up first. I'm gonna go ahead and send his link in the chat for you guys. Go give him a follow, show some love. We're taking all the feedbacks through, let's see, through email. So I have the email pulled up. I'll see when emails come in. So if you guys are on the stream, definitely let me know. I see that we got a few of you guys lit. I'm excited to see you guys. All right, cool. I'm gonna get into Nate's first. We'll kick it off with Nate. I'll go ahead and start getting everybody's links all set up here. Again, I have everybody. Don't worry, I see all of you. Right above where you guys can't see, I have all the links here. The tabs are hidden. So, all right. Let's get into it, man. How you been, Nate? I know you've been putting in the work, bro. Like, I do want to get back into more of just like finding out where you guys want to see your careers go. If I can give more career advice, I feel like there needs to be a little bit more insight on like what the industry requires these days, because the shit keeps changing. And that's another reason why, like, I'm very perceptive of new changes. Like, I used to do more traveling abroad, but I think you don't really need to do that as much now with a lot of these live streams. You're able to put yourself, in sets around the world and basically witness and experience what these DJs are bringing. So it's good to see that. And legit, like, we're in a global market. So, this is a vehicle for you guys to take your careers all over the world. It's definitely doable, and I want to definitely help with more guidance and more feedback and things like that, obviously, but more on the side of just ways that you can break into the industry and just the requirements now. It's because there is a lot, like, I would say, like, safely that if you're not on TikTok these days, then you're fucked. I'm just putting it out there. YouTube as well. I think YouTube's definitely a great platform that's underutilized by a lot of art. Maybe obviously there's tons of artists that utilize it, but underground dance music artists tend to shy away from it for some reason. All right. I haven't streamed in a while. I'm like, I need to excuse me. I need to figure out all the layouts again. Did I just make this bigger? Hold up. All right, we need some volume here. Also, let me know how those levels are sounding. We need to make them louder or softer. If my voice is too loud, things like that. All right, that's a good size. I like that. Sorry, I'm just doing this on the fly right now. Eyeballing it. All right, cool. My man, Chris Gooding in the house. Nate, what's good, man? Great to see you here. I got Nate, Maddie, Chris, Waste Wisely. Try to keep those tracks in playlists if possible. That would be amazing. Thank you guys. I love all the Latin percussive inspiration you take from a lot of the tracks that you make, man. Very Miami. bring the vocal down a little bit. Check. A little better. How's that sounding? A little better. Perfect. That's all I like to hear. I also want to give a shout out to Julian Earl. I don't know if you guys ever seen him on YouTube. He's got almost 100,000 subscribers. Definitely go give him a sub. I'm gonna shoot his link in the chat for you guys. Essentially, he's been giving out a lot of great info on production, different styles of all types too. He does cover some of the styles that I'm currently into, and he was a really great help. He really helped me kind of discover a lot of the music as well, because I didn't know half of them at first. Production manager says all good, so we good. I'm trying to think how you can make the kick and the bass a little bit more prominent in the mix, to keep like more of a, because everything else in the track is fire, and keeps you engaged, which is really important. I think the kick and the bass just need a little bit of love, and maybe the kick needs a little more like clickiness to it so you can hear it. Could also be that I'm in headphones. I'll turn it up a little bit. Yeah, it's super groovy. Another like, all right, so who knows about Kickstart or Kickstarter? Is it Kickstarter? It's by Nicky Romero. It's incredibly affordable. Nicky Romero Kickstart. They got the second one that they came out with. This is how far behind I am. I had the first one for a long time, but I didn't know they had a second one. But here it is if you guys are interested. And then again, I linked Julian Earl. Shout out to Julian Earl. In the chat as well. Go give him a sub. He's trying to get to 100K, I'm sure. Like, that's hard work, yo. This dude cranks out content all the time, and goes over a lot of different styles of music. So if you're having any sort of problems or questions, you could even reach out to him. I'm sure he does lessons and stuff. Yeah, Overworked, you already know. And it's great. Like, I would love to see more of that. Yeah, Kickstart is disgustingly easy to use. It's like such a cheat or a hack to side chaining, and it does a better job too, I think. Quicker, easier, more efficient, gets the job done. Is Matthias here? Matthias in the chat? Trying to just make sure we got everybody. got Lee Danix. Oh, updated playlist. Oh, you're the best, bro. Lidantis, the 2 tracks that you sent were the link's broken. Gank, what's up, man? And if you guys are new here, my name's Greco. I go by Greco. And we do a little demo stream each and every week. We took a little break, but we back now. And it's not only for the labels. You can come in here and share whatever you like. Totally up to you. We got our second one from Nate Chapman and Enrique. Nice, man. Called Bald Cuban. Is Enrique Cuban? I've known Enrique for years, man. It's a shame what happened with the whole mean thing. It's kind of silly. You know, it's a shame that... Because, like, this shit's supposed to be about friendship and love and support, and it should never be about ego and fucking clout and all this nonsense that it's basically about now. You know, that's my biggest beef with the scene right now is some artists that get so big are so not, like, they shouldn't be there. I don't know. But again, there's definitely a system to the success, so. But it just goes to show, you don't have to be the most incredible producer to really make a career of yourself. Like, it's much more than that these days. Alright, so I got Nate Katz. I'm gonna just start adding these real quick. Maddie, Waste Wisely, thank you for that playlist, sir. Triple Digits. I like the sample, the guitar. Thanks, gang. Yeah, look, at the end of the day, like, we make music and we DJ for parties. Like, there is no room for ego. Like, there's zero. Like, who do you think you are? You know what I mean? It's just all about communication, and I think, like, being in a duo is really difficult, creatively, too, because it could be, like, their argument could have stemmed from their want and need for, you know, their own ability to create what is personal to them. And after being together for so long, you know, it's like any relationship, right? But friends at the end of the day, right? Like don't go toxic and talking shit. Like, there's no room for that, and it just burns bridges. Like, why would you waste your energy on negativity? Just if it's not working for you, let it go. That's it. Fruits, my man, what's good, bro? Cody, what's up, man? Collective in the house. Shout out St. Pete. Shout out Collective. Got the legends in the chat today. Maddie, I got yours lined up as well, and then I'll definitely get back to those emails, because it's like, actually, I think there's only a few, but we're good, man. Make this shit happen. This is a cool track, man. I like the sample. Like the bridge. Don't get in trouble, man. Mog. Demos at rawsomerecordings.com. Just make sure it's this. I'll check my spam. Okay, sweet. Lee Danitz. You're gonna have to help me there. But I got you, bro. There it is. Who's picturing themselves like beachside, Miami, naked people? Yeah, Gen Z, rave, trance. This is where we're going, guys. Holy shit. I'm gonna have to, we'll do some stuff after the stream. After all the demos are done, we'll go look at Julian Earl's stuff. We'll dive into some topics. You guys got the time. You can listen to some of the new tunes. Oh, and I'm listening to all these demos from Greco, just a heads up. So I do really like the bass line. It's like, this is not like a banger that I'm used to from you. Like, this is definitely like more of a chill groover, kind of beachside or poolside. Enjoy Jacksonville, bro. Love you, man. Yeah, Nate, right? Like, come on. It's just nonsense, bro. Use your words, communicate. My personal preference, you already know, is like, I think the track could be a little bit shorter, but the vibe is there and it's fucking awesome. Like, I would probably have to, like, for me as a DJ to get away with playing this track, I would have to probably shorten it by about a minute or so. Just because I know people get bored, bro. It could be the greatest track in the world, and after like the 2, 3 minutes, 4 minutes, they're ready for the next one. Yeah, everything about the track is awesome. But dude, that's just me. That's just me as a DJ, because I'm getting quicker and quicker. I just notice what the trends are looking like with a lot of people in the crowd. It's unfortunate to see, but I think in the right setting it makes sense. Is everyone on TikTok? Is everyone creating content? I'm preaching to the choir. I know. I'm sure you guys have heard. Who's on TikTok and who's not on TikTok? And I don't think you need to like. Yeah, definitely get on that, bro. Definitely. Like, all your content works for it too, because people want to see what you're up to. They want to see what you're working on or a new track, and you could do it the right way. I mean, it doesn't have to be like all up in your face all the time. You can document certain things that you're doing with a track, equipment, little tutorials. Those are huge. Oh my god. Does anybody else notice that? But Instagram's algorithm, or what, I don't know if it's just I post shitty content or what, but it's only been like this down. So I'm trying to clean up. They got like ghost followers that'll follow you that are fake and shit. And I remember seeing some shit like that happen recently where it was like 100 people out of nowhere followed me. And I don't know why that happened. Somebody just like may have done that to my page. And I'm just like sitting there like, what the fuck is this? And I had to sit there and like remove them as a follower all 100 of them because they were all fake. And the point is if you have fake followers, you're not getting anywhere. You're not going to reach anyone. So yeah, it's pretty shit. And I think TikTok's probably, 100 times better at this point. But yeah, engagement's been kind of shit. It is. It's the gram is the gram, man. I mean, it's always gonna be there, but yo, really nice job, bro. Really fantastic job on the tracks. I liked them both. Little fixes here and there, like minor in my opinion. Nothing really too major, but this one was really cool. Let's give it up for Nate. Let's give it up. Give it up. I feel like I'm hammered drunk trying to fight a language barrier with an absolute 10 right now. That's so funny. All right, we got our boy Overworked up next. Congrats again to Overworked for winning the production contest, DJ producer contest for Odyssey. My man, how's everything been in Cali lately? We're overdue for a trip, man. Yeah, man. I mean, I'm really glad that you got to experience it with us, because that's only our second year. Obviously, every year we're gonna keep upping it, and we're just gonna keep growing. But to see the beginning stages is, in my opinion, the most charming. And like, I'm forever indebted to the people that support in the first couple of years, everybody that supports us in those years, because it's hard, man. It's not easy getting people to come out to shows, or going to a big music festival that's only one day. So we're planning on trying to get this thing to 2 days by next year, so that we can end a different date. Like, we're already talking to the city to get like a spring or a fall date for Odyssey, because if we can't get a spring or a fall date, we'll just choose a different venue, because it's just not worth I mean, we do get impacted by the amount of attendees because it's so hot, There's certain people in Florida that just don't want to do it. So, or in general. So, but I mean, for a Floridian or somebody from Texas or Cali and some spots, I guess it could be kind of, I don't know, not terrible, but even for us it sucks as like the employees and working the festival. Eddie, what's good, bro? Good to see you, man. Got Eddie Crystal in the chat. Go grab his new EP. It's right here on the screen. I'm gonna give you guys you guys get the early bird. What's up, Alessandro? Good to see you, man. How's everything, bro? This is a really cool track, man. I mean, the name kind of screams it. It's a strange movement. Yeah, this one's for like those deep, intimate settings, maybe a little after hours vibes. There's gonna be a couple things. I kind of want to get a Google form set up so that we can do the submissions through a Google form. I think that might be easier for everyone and just more organized. But then the other thing is I do want to hear, like, when we do play your tracks, I would love to hear the inspiration behind the tracks, like why you made it, what you used to make it, things like that. Any insight? I mean, that's going to be really helpful for other producers that are maybe in like a rut or a block creative block and they can't get forward. Sometimes like sharing the experience and the story a little bit of why you made the track or where you pictured the track as a setting. You know, there's different ways to describe it, I guess, but I would love to hear some inspo, you know? Yeah, maybe a Google form could help keep things organized. I gotta get a haircut tomorrow, I think. Tomorrow or Friday, because we leave on Saturday. Let me double check this email real quick for you guys. Okay, we got fruits. Black white. I don't know if black white's on the Okay, sweet. Nog, I got you, bro. I'm on my page, so I can give you guys follows too. Yeah, I'm following. Alright, sweet. Because I do want to keep tabs. I want to check up on you guys. And if you have any dope edits, you know, I want to be the first to hear them so I can play them. I got a show this weekend, so if you guys got anything really hype, let me know. I'd love to give it a spin. It's a cool vibe, man. What's up, Martin? Eddie, which edit? Weeds is the boy, bro. We had Weeds on Spirit Music years ago, man. Yeah, dude, check this out. This was when? 7 years ago? Mr. Weeds. Killing it these days. Had him a couple times actually, I see. Oh shit, you just posted one? Nice. Alright. Great job, man. This one's called Such a Dream by Mr. Overworked. I Want Your Soul edit. Oh, did you send it to me? Is that what you sent? Oh wait, you didn't send anything. I'll check it towards the end of the stream, for sure. I'll pull it up right now. Oh, it's not gonna post in the chat. So let me give you a follow, bro. I wasn't following you either. I'm rarely on SoundCloud, or I rarely was on SoundCloud. I'll probably setting up Bandcamp and things like that and be more active on SoundCloud again. 6 days ago, free download. You got a lot of freebies, nice. Oh, you got tons of edits, bro. Let's go. Oh, is the edit not out yet? Well, if you guys want some dope edits, go visit Eddie Crystal's. Oh, it is, okay. Oh, I Want Your Soul, nice, man. Yeah, Armin van Helden. I got to meet him earlier this year. He's fucking awesome, dude. He's running around with like a fucking 25-year-old, like blonde girl, living life. Simone, my man, good to see you, bro. Yeah, bro. And he was really nice too. I like held the door open for him. I was like, hey man, I'm such a huge fan. And he was walking up to his room. He's like, no, go ahead. And he's like trying to hold the door so I can go. I was like, bro, get the fuck out of here, go. I was like, let me open the door for you, please. Don't make me feel better about myself. And then we hung out with like Todd Terry a bunch. We were on the friendship cruise. Shout out to Gary, aka Destructo, and Charles Meyer for having us a part of that last year, or this past year. And we're going back to friendship in 2024. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Almost coming up to the 1 hour mark. We have a push-up cam now. Look, I could just move my chair. So let's do. All right, fuck, man. You guys got me hyped again. All right, cause I need to do push-ups. I haven't been in the gym since New York, which is like 2 weeks ago. All right, so I'm gonna do I'll do 30 push-ups. But I challenge you guys to do as many push-ups as you can. Once we get to 4 o'clock, which is whatever in your time. It's 4 p.m. EST here. So at the top of the hour, 9 minutes. Cool 50? Nice. Yeah, Maddie, I got you, brother. I've got everyone here lined up. Remember, I had this separate GoPro set up for the push-ups. Ridiculous. So extra, bro. Can you guys also shoot in the comments your top producers right now, people that are just killing it in your opinion? Some of your favorite, most inspiring producers right now. I'm not after them. I would love to hear who they are and if I could even gain inspiration from them too. I'm kind of, interested to see what other things are happening. Love that, man. Really nice drop. I'm sorry, I talked right through that. Chase is doing well. Chase, I've seen. Night Plan. Why does that sound familiar? Will Oliver, David Mentesana, Gene on Earth. Hercules, what's good, bro? Yeah, Josh Baker's always been really good. Luke Dean I like a lot too. I thought his releases were really dope. Coulter, of course. Always Coulter, always Joko. Oh shit, this is on the screen. Just doing night cuts. Cool. That's pretty awesome. I mean, a couple of you guys have been shouting the name. Yo, let's give it up for Overworked. My man. Martin, yes. Of course. That's why we're here. The info is just in the description of the video. So if you click out of the chat, if you're on mobile, if you're on desktop, it'll just be right below the video. Yeah, really great job, man. I mean, you've come stride since I think the stream started. And, you know, I love seeing you grow, man. Like, just keep up the great work and you're going to go far. That's all it is, guys. Just fucking work hard, press forward. Don't let anybody tell you shit, and just move. That's it. Just keep fucking moving. Yeah, I love all the suggestions too. M High has been really great. Wheat, Statlaff, Chris Gooding, Gene on Earth. I'm not sure I've heard of Gene on Earth before. Gene on Earth. Sounds familiar though. I think Night Plan sounds familiar because of Night Punk I know of. Next up we got Dask. Is Dask up in the house from the Netherlands? I just want to make sure we got everybody in the chat. I do like to listen to these live with the artists here present. Diogo? Is that you? Perfect. All right, so I'm going to listen to 2, but then after the stream, I'll follow up and listen to the rest of these. Are there 2 specific tracks that you would like me to hear or like us to hear? You can email the demo to our demos email. It's down there in the description. It's demos@rawsomerecordings.com. 2 first? All right, sounds good. I'm going to go ahead and list Diogo's SoundCloud in the chat for you guys. Go give him a follow, show some love. I will do that. I am your 20th follower, my man. When you're big and famous, you remember that. I was number 20. Like, straight up, I still go back to my page and I'll look at like who I've been following the longest. And I think the people that I've been following the longest is like Sydney Charles and Mad Villa, Joko. Yeah, let's get into this. I'll do this on my own time while we get into some. Sorry. Pick the phone. I legit think Sydney and some of those artists like Nervous Records, probably the first that I started following. And thank you guys for smashing the like button. That's super cool. It helps algorithmically. And that's all we're a slave to these days. So make sure you hit that like button so the algorithm likes me. Did you really? Awesome, man. Are you still dealing with, who is it, Andrew and Mike's still over there, right? Congrats, man. Nervous is a nice staple in the industry. They ain't going nowhere. Oh, hail their algorithm. If you say algorithm in a video, does it help? Does like AI register that? Nice, Andrew's still there. No kidding. Bro, I signed to them in 2014, I believe. 2014. Something missing. I think it's something to do with the kick and the bass. I think the bass needs work. I think the kick maybe just trimmed down a little bit in dBs, but I am so bad at that too. I usually always oversaturate, and I'll have to bring my kick down in the mixing process over and over. But yeah, I think the bass line you should focus on, maybe creating something that has a little bit more groove or swing to it. That, yeah, let's keep listening though. I'll gain my thoughts. I would introduce that chord, the more dissonant chords, with a low pass. For example, something like, I don't know. I'll give you a better example later, but honestly, I think just a low pass, filtering, maybe even during this bridge right here. Little break. Have it starting to. That way it doesn't just introduce itself randomly. Like, what if you program the bass to go like dum 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 boom boom dum dum dum, right? Like, try to picture yourself in the club and like what's gonna, like, the bass is so important, because if you don't get the bass right, you ain't gonna get the people moving, especially these days. So I think that it's not necessarily the sound as much as it is just the riff. I would just change the notes around a little bit, try to create some different patches. One of the things I like to do is, like, if I have a project and I'm trying to figure out a cool bass line, I'll actually open up a few different channels and I'll create one, and then I'll mute that one. I'll be like, all right, cool, I kind of like that one. Let me try a different one though, because I feel like there could be something better there. And then I'll do like a couple, it could be 2, 3, 4 different bass lines. And then sure enough, you mix the different bass lines together and you make this really cool, unique sound. Oh, Martin, you sent it? Let me check. Do we have Matthias in the chat? And then, yes, Martin, I got you, brother. Okay, Matthias, I got you as well. Sweet. Probably gonna have to cap it on the demo soon. So we have a few, quite a few. Bro, you sent Nervous 10 years worth of tracks and now they finally got back to you? God damn, bro. That's commitment. Good for you, man. I'm happy for you, bro. You deserve it, man. They're very particular, so you can't beat yourself up. It's usually just a style-based, decision that they have to make. And if you're willing to work with their communications. Earned it. Yeah, it's jacking already, which is what I like about this track. I like that it's got the drums to it. Vocal works. I just think like, you know, something a little bit more groovy and kind of fits the beat. Grab Kickstart. That shit is, that will help a lot with pumping the bass back into the mix. Oh, Andrew has been there since day one, bro. He's been doing that. He's been there for a very long time. What up, Nate? Oh, Nate, you have a release on Nervous as well? Yeah, I think the foundation of the track is really nice. It just needs a little bit work on the bass line, brother. That's just my feedback for that one. We got another one up next called What the Fuck, Man. So this bass line's giving me more bouncy vibes, which I prefer for sure. Got more room to groove. Oh, did we miss the push-up mark? All right, guys, we gotta do push-ups. Every hour. We used to do it every 30 minutes, but we'll do however many. If you could do 10, 20, 30, 50, go for it. Like, I'm not gonna say no, but I'm gonna crank out like 25, 30. That hurt, man. I haven't done push-ups in a long time. It's shameful. Remember to hydrate. Take care of yourselves. It's very, very important because nobody else is going to do it for you. Got your 1,000 in? Nice. You must be a tank, bro. Good groove. I'm waiting for like the... Right? Where is this taking us here? Where's the train taking us? Do 1,000 push-ups in my sleep, bro. Like, I even felt that in my stomach. Those are not cheap push-ups either. Those are real push-ups. Those aren't like those half-ass ones. They're on your knees. Is that Donald Duck? It kind of leaves me in this like this anticipatory feeling. Like I feel like there should be some resolution to where this is going. It's dope though. I think it's just a little too dissonant for me, my taste. Like, I don't know if it's you guys, if it's just me, but it sounds like some of the notes don't really go together. Like some of the sounds are in different keys. Yeah, I'm huffing too. Because I used to be able to do a lot more than that without getting gassed. But yo, power to you. You did it. Again, I'll really compliment like all the drums and things like that. You did a really good job on the bass line this time as well. I'm not just a huge fan of the repetitive chords and the do. I think maybe those elements could be replaced with some other ones that complement the essence. The essence. Dope tune though. I appreciate you sending these, man. I'm gonna listen to the other ones. Just follow up Das. Just follow up me on emails, Mr. Diogo, and I'll listen to the rest of these off stream. Really nice job, man. Like this is the first time I've ever had 10 tracks ever in my career. Like really impressive work, man. It shows that you're putting in a lot of time. Cheers, brother. Thank you. Kane, what's up, man? How's it going? Who we got next? We have Mr. Gooding. Mr. Christopher Gooding. Got you followed, bro. I am on my Greco's account, so I'm able to give you guys a follow. I'd appreciate a follow back if you ain't following already. I like to pay it forward. Nate, I gotta get you too, bro. So we got Chris Gooding, Nate Katz, Maddie, Waste, Triple Digits, Gank, Ledanitz. I feel like I should be saying that better. Prutz, Nog, Mog, and Martin. I don't know why that made me laugh, but it's kind of funny. Say that back to back. Mog, or no. Nog, Mog. Mog. Meet Nog. Nog. Meet Mog. Who's going to win in a fight? Mog or Nog? All right, I'm done. But I have all you guys listed right up here just to make sure. All right, I'm done, guys. We're going to get into Chris Gooding's EP right here. I'm kidding, guys. Like, I don't want you guys fighting. Got SoundCloud in the chat for you guys. Go give Chris a follow. Show him some love. Mognog. There's a collab in the mist. That would be a crazy lineup. I like it, man. Mognog. It's like fun to say. Try it, guys. Everybody say it. Just say it out loud. It don't matter where you are. You could just be like, don't mind me. Just saying something really nice. My man Chris Gooding, based in Texas, right? In Houston, Texas. Holding it down in the largest state. Is Texas the largest state, or is California technically? Or is Alaska? Is Alaska the largest? Let's find that out. Just U.S. state. That is, yeah, Alaska. Followed by Texas. It's very close. But they don't count, bro. I'm not sure Alaskans would appreciate that. Alaska should be their own country, right? Like, who governs that? Who wants to? This should be to each his own, right? Like, just do your thing. You're living out here. It is cold. You get, like, what, 6 months of sunlight? Oh, you went to the US? Whereabouts? Yeah, I've been... Oh, I'm in Florida. I'm in Florida. I like the chord, like the pads and the chords in the back. Sets like a really cool atmosphere. Which states did you go to, Kane? Yeah, and shout out to Mog and Nog up in the house. I appreciate you guys being sports about that. And I'd love to see a Mog Nog collab.
I'ma be with you tonight.
Ooh, I like that. I like that. Ooh, I want more of this.
I'ma be with you tonight. Baby, let me get a light. You know what I really like. I'ma be with you tonight. I'ma be with you tonight. Baby, let me get a light. You know what I really like. I'ma be with you tonight. Baby, let me get a light. Baby, let me get a light.
Driving bass, man.
Baby, let me get a light. I'ma be with you tonight.
Speed the love. Thank you, Carol Greco, aka Mom.
Baby, let me get a light.
Hey, did you mean to say spread the love? Say hello to my lovely mother. Hi, Mom. I think she meant to say spread the love, guys.
Baby, let me get a light. You know what I really like. I'ma be with you tonight.
That is a fun fact. How the hell can you please tell us this story? Because I'm very interested in seeing the trajectory of all this AI stuff, especially in our space, in like the music business and just creative. There is an amazing tool. All right, just real quick, guys. It's called, I'm gonna let you guys, and you might already know about this. Is it Moises OI or Moises AI? Moises AI, right? You remember all those awesome songs you wanted to remix but couldn't find an acapella or an instrumental or whatever? So this right here allows you to separate tracks, and they give you like 4 or 5 for free. So yeah, Moises.ai. I'm gonna send that in the chat for you guys because it's pretty awesome. Like doing edits and things like that. If you wanted to like make a remix of something that doesn't have an acapella, there is your solution. You're very welcome. Back to the music.
Baby, let me get a light. You know what I really like. I'ma be with you tonight.
I got the right name. I really like those little bass shots that you got coming in and out. Really nice job, bro. Fader. Fader for creating instruments or fader for separating tracks? Like isolating tracks. And then Chris, I'll listen to Panenka after. I'll listen to these first two for you. Let's get it. This one's called Heartbeat. Yeah, interesting. It's very interesting. I'm telling you guys, like, the industry is moving really fast. It's moving so quick. Stems, yeah. I feel honestly like I'm so behind. I need to catch up now. Sir. Birds want to come out. Nice. Diego was good. Alright, I'm gonna have to cap it on that one. Because we got Nate, Maddie, Waste, Triple Digits, Gank, Lendatis, Fruits, Mog, Nog, Martin. Yeah. Yeah, it's got a nice vibe, man. Nate's next, then you go, Maddie. Nog originally. It's a nice bass line, bro. Is this one AI too? Cool. Keep it balanced, right? You don't want to go like full on. Hey guys, this is my brand new AI generated track. You can find it everywhere now. Spend all your monies on it, because I worked really hard on typing out the description. I could see it being like that one day too. It's like, hey guys, I had such a long night producing this this script. I love both of them, man. Really good job. Like, really, really cool. I'm gonna listen to Panenka afterwards. But thank you again, man. It's really great to see you here. I'm glad things are going well. You've been a big supporter for years now. I feel like it's been a long time. We've been doing these streams. I hate to think of it like that. It's been a long time, but it's definitely moving. Yeah, right? Like, fucking A. I agree, man. I don't know. Lots of amazing stuff on the horizon, mixed with like a bunch of nonsense, I'm sure. All right, we got Nate Katz up next. Let's give him a follow, show some love. I'm following him. You should go give him a follow too. All right, guys. Nate had a release on Rawsome Deep not too long ago. Really doing well. Loving all the tracks he's been making. This one's called Courage. The Big C. Yeah, these birds are bugging. Oh, the AI art actually helped a lot when it comes to like doing artworks and graphics. Not that I partake in a lot of that, but Christine does, and it definitely helps generate a lot of really cool ideas, solid graphics that you can just cut out and place and use wherever you need to. Shout out to the legends in the chat. Sethi Poo Fruits. Overworked, Nate, Maddie, Mog. I get like the most common commenters. Chris Gooding, Mr. Ebo. Nice tune, man. That classic bass, baby. There's no, I feel like that's my favorite bass sound probably of all time. Yeah, I got you, Brutes. I think it's a Dropbox. You hear my birds? Do you guys hear them? I swear, there's nothing bad happening here. They're just... He's saying, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you... You hear that? He's good. They like the tune, bro. That's all. Yeah, we got birds in the track. Yeah, they could whistle for you. They're very expensive though. They charge a lot of money per session, you know. You gotta make sure you got the right food for them as well. Yeah, nice flow to the track, man. Like really strong energy the whole track. Nice little drop. Give people a break, but not too long. Right? Like keep some white noise in there or something. The sustained string. Always really good to use. Great job, man. Your working on the push? You're on the push too? Anybody else use the push on Ableton? I don't even know, dude. I'm gonna lower myself for a bit. Yeah. The resemblances. Yeah, nice job, man. Really great work. Vibes were on point. Yeah, yo, I like that new one he came out with too. The house music. I love my house music. That's kind of bringing it back for me personally, because he would make more of that style of music before the minimal came in, or actually before more of the tech house came in, and then minimal. Yeah, it was. Moxie's been always doing really great. Darius Rawsome, man. I still like some of my favorite DJ sets is Darius. Like, and you know, I think every DJ could be like a hit or miss sometimes, but he's done some really good. Like when I was in Ibiza, I was just thinking of like one of the shows. He hosted the side room at Amnesia, I think on like a Thursday or something, and Luca Donzelli was also part of that, which is another one of my favorite producers ever, and just awesome human being. Shout out to Luca Donzelli. All right, let's get into it. We got, and Nate, thank you again, man. I appreciate you doing that. You coming through, hanging out with us today, sharing some tunes. We have Maddie up next. I'm gonna list his SoundCloud in the chat for you guys. Go make sure to give him a follow, show some love, and I was about to give him a follow right here too. 150. Let's go. All right, first one's called Rockin' Away. How's everything been, Maddie? I'm gonna have to let them out, but they're literally gonna come over here. They're just gonna hound us for attention. Hell yeah, man. Getting to play out is definitely a treat. It's a privilege for sure. I would say the bass line's a little bit muddy. Oh wait, like again, I was saying the kickstart. Just throw kickstart on that thing and program it to sidechain, you know, on the half beat, bro. It'll change the sound and the pump of that bass. Really make it stand out and drive the track. Because that's what you want from these tracks. If they're nice and steady chuggers, definitely gotta like maybe just raising it then, or is it too low pass? Because it's like it sounds a little like hard to hear, a little muddy. Yeah, like sometimes I'll do a cut at like 50 hertz as well. So Nate was saying maybe try 60 hertz. Basically, the point is just like maybe shaving a little bit at the tail end, because what seems to be happening is you're losing the the dynamics of the bass line, because it's kind of like overlapping in a way, it seems. But yeah, I would just play around with it. Got a cool groove to it. Yeah, so maybe the notes, just shortening the notes just a little bit to give it that breath is what Nate is trying to say. So if you listen to like Nate's tracks, he gives his mixes a lot of room for his bass lines to really like thump and groove. But this is entirely a different track, which it can work with. Obviously, it's just I think it just needs to either be pulled back a little bit on the notes. Give it a look. I love it. It's dope. I think that noise, the get down boogie, needs a little treatment too, maybe to fit the mix a little bit better. Oh, that's here. Oh no, bro, you gotta change that. That's not from your track. What the fuck is that? What is that? That maybe it just like maybe it bounced wrong or something. Yeah, maybe I'm sure one of the sounds maybe like reset on the VST. It's happened to me before too. Like I'll open up a song and then like it sounds totally different because it went to a default preset or some shit. Someone mastered it for you? Oh no, yeah, tell them. Yeah, tell them you want your money back. Alright, hopefully that's the only part that happened. But yeah, other than that, we're good, man. Don't worry. I ain't fucking... Skrillex collab. Well, I'd do a Skrillex collab any day, bro. So bring it. Yeah, it's an export thing. It seems like some bug. Uh-oh. Oh, man. Well, thank you for the entertainment today. This has been fun. Do it, bro. You just got everybody to comment, so maybe it works. He goes, nah, stop that. Low-key sick. Yeah, right? That's so funny. And so random, too. Well, I'm sorry that had to happen, bro, but at least we got a good kick out of it. Oh, we're gonna have to upload that one as like a short or a reel. That was fun. Tune in every Wednesday for Crazy Wacky Sounds with Greco and the gang. Nah, really nice job. Other than obviously the mix up with the mastering engineer. I'm sure Maddie's like typing to him right now. Like, bro, the fuck? Alright, this one's called New Blood. Well, we'll give it a check. We'll make sure these are sounding good for you to get back to him then. At least, you know, something positive's coming from it. It's better to hear it here than sending it to some label and they're like, what the fuck is this? We got you, bro. I kind of liked it, yeah. kind of metal. Yeah. That is funny. Just another day on the stream, guys. I would say my biggest feedback is the bass line. I would say like just try to make it a little bit more like I sense where it's coming from. Like you want it to be kind of like old school and maybe have a jack-in feel. I just feel like it needs a little bit more drive on the bass line. I think everything sounds good. I think just the riff, like just try a different patch. Like I was saying before, is like you can basically create a couple different loops that you feel are good and, you know, try them all out, see which one fits the best. But just to get that because I feel like you're losing some energy with the bass line where you could really be, you know, encapsulating it. I don't know how to talk, guys. My bad. Need to find better ways to articulate music. So I've been watching a lot of YouTube music video channels. I'll share a couple of them with you guys. Like, in order for the bass to really work with just a solid straight line, like when you're just programming one whole note where it just holds, I think it really boils down to like the side chain or just like the pump back into the mix, because it should be like the kick should punch in and then just really quickly bring it back. Boom, 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 boom. Something like that. And those are really tricky to get right because it's really fine tuning. I'm glad that you can understand my gibberish. I'm trying my best, and I don't mean to sound I don't know, stupid sometimes with some of this stuff because it's hard to, I guess, put to words. I like this. It'd be sick if it just drops without the organ bass line and just goes boom, 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 in like a low pass. It's here, man. Yeah, some like different variations here and there would also help. everything sounded really good, man. I would just say those couple of things are my main, just my main feedback for those. Just minor, honestly. And definitely check with your engineer, bro. But Maddie, thank you so much again, bro. Hit me up on email. Let's follow up with that other, the other release. And yeah, I appreciate you being here, man. Make sure you go give him a follow, bro. We got Waste Wisely up next. I'm going to give... I already gave him a follow. Just go ahead and do it yourself. I'm going to send his SoundCloud in the chat for you guys. Go give Waste Wisely a follow. Show some love. First one's called Russians Are Winter Latinas. Interesting. Alright, I'm going to take 2 seconds. It's facts if you think about it.
One time for your mind, get rockin'. Just yes, you'll release the stress. One time for your mind, we poppin'. Just yes, you'll release the stress.
Nate, have a great rest of your week, brother. Thanks for being here, man. Let's get up soon, bro. Nice beats, Waste.
One time, release the stress. Just yes, it ain't easy. One time for your mind. Just yes, you'll release the stress. Just yes.
love it. The riff definitely gets a little bit overused. Like, it's a really, like, funky, I like it, but tastefully. So I think in certain ways it works really well. And then, like, on this break here, I would probably strip it back. That way you're not overdoing it and it still remains special in the mix and not completely the entire track, right? You want to have some variations in music to keep people interested, also to make sure that, you know, you're not wasting really awesome, you know, melodies and things like that by overusing them, because then they just kind of, they lose the magic, right? So tasteful, you know, additions of like different melodic elements and things like that usually work really well. But awesome job, man. Love the name too. This one's called Sudden Obsessions with Emerson and Waste Wisely. Up, we got Triple Digits. Triple Digits, you guys still here? Gank, Ladanitz, Fruits, I know you're in the chat. Nog and Mog, Martin and Diego. This is exactly why I didn't do the emails today, because we would have had way more people. Would have been tough. Alright, Sethi. Duly noted. I'm sure you've told me that before. It's been a minute. Elixir. For that energy and focus. Hell yeah. It's one of their new flavors. Ooh. Matches my shirt. Nice little acid bass line. Bro, they're so good, man. This is the lemon lime. The prickly pear one was so good too. There are real mushrooms, just not the magical kind. Did they really? Oh no. They're in like Publix. They're gonna be in 7-Elevens very soon. I like the automation you guys are using. nice job, guys. See, like this one right here, you stripped it back right around that point where I was saying on the other track, you should probably do the same. But really nice job, man. Birds are clapping, cheering, squawking. Let's give it up for Waste Wisely. Thank you again for the patience, guys. We're moving right along. We're going to do some more push-ups at 5 o'clock. We got 5 minutes till another set of push-ups. Get ready to rumble. We got Sethi Poo, a.k.a. Triple Digits, up here next. I'm going to go ahead and listen to Get Down after the stream. We're going to get into Reality Bender and Midnight Motion. Go ahead and give Triple Digits a follow. Show some love. Giving them a follow right here. I'm number 60, man. Let's go. Yeah, another 1,000 push-ups, no biggie. Okay, cool. Let's give him a gander. I like the clicky sort of minimal percussive elements there.
Into that dream, and they feel it in their subconscious.
How could I ever acquire enough detail to make them think that it's reality?
Super underground vibes. Well, first, like, Seth, tell us what kind of, like, what inspired the track, where you're trying to take them, where you know, like, where do you feel you're stumped? Hey, baby. Mixdown sounds really good. Like, bass, kick drum, all really nice.
Of the dream, and they feel it with their subconscious.
How could I ever acquire enough detail to make them think that it's reality?
Of the dream.
Yeah, like so far it's pretty steady. You know, it's a chugger. I have Night Plan pulled up right here, actually, so I'm going to go ahead and that way I have a little bit of a reference to what we're talking about here. It's just, yeah, you're going down that minimal path, so you're gonna want to definitely accentuate on lots of different cool ear candy, I would call it. Yeah, see, I was really into this. I was actually trying to produce it a while back, but I was not good enough. It's definitely really tedious, you know, real fine tuning stuff. But you got a really good bass so far. All you need is some of those, you know, like weird bass tones that come in every once in a while. make up a bunch of sounds on your phone and bounce it down and saturate it, throw like quantize it. Yeah, I love the genre too because it's very, obviously it's meant for a big sound system. It's got lots of intricate sounds. You have to actually listen to the music, right? Like actively listen.
How could I ever acquire enough detail?
It's already sounding really solid, man.
Reality.
Do like Rule of the Dream, like weird shit like that is always good.
Into that dream.
Enough detail to make them think that it's real.
Of the dream.
That is real.
Do like where it's just like soloed, even for like another bar, even though it throws the whole, like structure off. Maybe a little one bar like break would be actually kind of anticipatory for the beat to drop. Really cool track, man. This is like one of my favorites from you, by the way. So really good job. Yeah, that's really all you need, man. Is a couple breaks, here and there with some drum fills or whatever. Get weird, get creative, get some video game samples, get some 8-bit samples, get some like old school weird shit that you can find on the internet. Sky's the limit, man. Get a sound of a frog croaking. Like there's a bunch of weird shit you could probably throw in there. This one's called Midnight Motion. More solid grooves on this one. Nice. Well, I'm more familiar with solid grooves then, so I should have better feedback for this. And thank you guys for supporting the channel, hitting the like button, subscribing. It's really great to see everyone again. It's been a lot of fun today. We're about halfway through. We're gonna get some push-ups in now. Crank out whatever you can. 10, 20, 30, whatever you feel comfortable with. Vein popping out. Little veins trying to come out in the arm. Really clean mix down. I mean, this is an obvious one. You can 100% use a crash. Like, don't feel like you can't use a crash in a minimal track. You could probably use a shorter crash, like maybe chop it and make it like a real short stabby crash, like, and those are also really great. Like, there's different percussive sounds, like Nate on one of his tracks have like a lot of cool percussive elements that kind of just are like one shots, like boom boom, randomly here and there. Really nice groove, super solid mix down, bassline chugs. The only reason I say for a crash to utilize a crash, it does bring excitement. There's brightness to it, especially on a track like this. You know, try it out. It might bring like that extra little gas that you need to make it, you know, feel more energetic or like different from the first parts. I like those little percussive loops. Yo, we got Gank in the chat. Is Gank still here? Mr. Gank. Yeah, you did a great job, man. I mean, I've heard you producing for a little while now, so I've definitely seen it. Great progression. Each track, the goal is to learn something new on every track that you make. Like, try a new technique, try something different. You know, it really does help overall in the grand scheme when you utilize each track as a learning experience. By the time you're done with like 10 tracks, you've leveled up like 10 levels. Every track should feel like a level up when you're a producer. Yeah, great job though, man. I'm stoked to listen to the next one. I'll listen to Get Down after the stream. Let's give it up for our boy Sethi Poo, aka Triple Digits. We've got Gank up next. I appreciate you guys sticking it out till the end. I mean, we're not close to the end. We got some more music, so don't worry. But I know after the first hour, viewership kind of drops down because most of the people that were here and had their track listened to usually leave. I don't know if you can really combat that or if there's a way around that. You know, everybody's busy, so there's no problem there. But yeah, ways that we can like retain viewership until the end, because like a 3-hour stream is kind of long, like listening to music over and over and over, without feeling kind of, I don't know, tired. But yeah, let's get into it. We got Gank up next. Give him a follow, show some love. Just gave him a follow here. First track's called Don't Stop. Thank you, Gank, for being patient, bro. We've got Lidanitz up next. Lidanitz, see you in the chat. Then we got Proots after that. Nog, Mog, Martin, and Diego closing it out. And then we could do some other stuff if you guys are still chilling. Hey, let's go. Thanks for being patient, guys. You guys are all sticking it out with us. The legends, the night crew. It's daytime out here, but I'm sure in other parts where you guys are logging in from, it might be getting later. So thank you for sticking it around. Really cool tune so far. Those chords that are coming in, they're kind of pulling me out of the mood a little bit. They're a little bit dissonant. They're not sounding like they're in tune. I like the pad though in the back, like the feel of the track is really cool. Wavy. I like that. Sloppy Sunset. That's a good good name for a track. Nice track on the first one, man. Definitely lo-fi. I like the I like this pad that you used. Bassline sounded nice. I think it was just those chords that were kind of like bouncing around all over the place. I would maybe fix that or change it with something different that kind of fits the tone a little bit more. But I get it. It's being like real dissonant and kind of out there. I appreciate. Next one's called Untitled. So maybe we can help title this one. Classy chords. I guess the sound that I've been going towards, a lot of the lo-fi guys have been kind of taking to it, like Mallgrab, Katama. Funky tunes so far. I think some of the noise, some of those like I'm listening. Man, we've been streaming for almost 2.5 hours now, guys. Appreciate you guys chilling. I love YouTube too. Like, I think it's so much more convenient to watch and even just watching back. Yeah, nice job, man. I'm terrible with names, so I don't know what to name it, but maybe these guys can help out. My man, thank you for being here, bro. Let's give it up for Gank up in the chat. Really nice job, man. I'm liking the deep house vibes on those ones. Keep up the great work, Gank. Thank you again for being here, brother. We've got Ledanitz. Am I saying that right? We've got one track. It's called Felt Deep. Listed his SoundCloud in the chat for you guys. Go give him a follow. Show some love. I just gave him a follow. You should too. It doesn't cost a thing. Sloppy Sunset. Nice, nice. Let's get it. Well, I wanna say it right, you know? Ledanitz, is it Ledanitz or Ledanitz? Or am I just fucking it up both ways? Gank, you legend, bro. You know what is what, but they don't know what is what. They just strut. What the fuck? Okay, I'll just Ledanitz. I'm gonna keep it like that. Ledanitz. 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 I don't know. I'm so bad. I would add maybe some percussive elements to keep, like, to kind of fill in the mix a little bit. Maybe some, like, shakers, some different percussive elements like rim shots or congas, something to keep, like, a groove going. But it's a nice start. And then also the what vocal, I would elaborate on that idea a little bit more. You got a lot of vocals to work with, so especially from that one. I like the synth. I would also something to help like right away is just changing the kick drum out, maybe with a different sample, maybe with a little bit more bottom end to keep the groove moving, so it seems like there's a bass line running the whole time. And like last suggestion is just keeping the tracks a little bit shorter. I don't think there's.
I get deep.
Oh,
I
there
get
it
deep.
is.
I get deeper.
There's the vocal.
Into this thing. The deeper I go, the more knowledge I know. What to sing, what to bring. What? I get deep, I get deep, I get deep, I get
I spent a
deeper,
bunch of
deeper,
time with
deeper into
Roland
the
Clark
vibe.
in Ibiza.
What?
He's a funny guy, man. We would hit the gym
Chilling
together
in the
a
corner
lot.
at the shelter all by myself, checking it out. I'm not dancing no more, but why? 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 What? How on earth are you supposed to vibe around the fake ones, the ones that say they know what is what, but they don't know what is what. They just strut. What the fuck? What? I get deep, I get deep, I get deep, I get deep, I get deeper into this thing, and I pretend that they're not there. I just stare up in the booth at the dread man.
So definitely during this part you want to have something going on, because people are gonna leave the dance floor if it's just that. So keep some sort of groove going when Roland's doing his get deep. You know, you could take the bass out, you could take this out, right? Like you could follow along to the vocals.
And then the song down my face, and I pretend that there's nobody there but me in this place.
Shakers would help.
I get deep, yo, I get deep. What? Woo! I get deep, I get deep, I get deep, I get deep when he takes all the bass out the song and all you hear is highs, and it's like, oh, shit.
Because you want to do this song justice, right? You want this to bang.
I get deep. I get deep, I get deep, I get deep, I get deep, and the rhythm flows through my blood like alcohol, and I get drunk, and I'm falling all over the place. But I catch myself right on time, right on
My
line
man
with
Waste,
the
take it
beat.
easy, bro.
And it's
Thank
so
you for being
sweet,
here again.
sweet,
Thanks for sending the
sweet,
tunes.
sweet.
Hope to see you around sometime.
I get deep. I get deep. Why, if house music was air, then Dr. Love would be my song, and I would only take deep breaths and fill my lungs with the rhythm, with the bass. I
Yeah,
get
like
deep.
different
I
percussion,
get deep.
different things like that to keep the mix nice and spicy. That's really all you need. I would also change the kick drum so it's like more kind of grounding, and you should have a nice full track then. So yeah, Lidanitz, thank you again for sending this over, brother. That's what I would do. I would definitely do those couple things: shakers, some perk loops, some different like congas. Any way that you can keep keep the groove going, keep some sort of momentum in those like slower parts of the tracks with just the vocals. That way you don't lose anybody's attention on the dance floor. You keep people moving. Thank you, bro. I appreciate you being here, man. We got our boy Proots up next. Proots, we still got you, man. I appreciate the patience. This one is called Dirty Sexy. Let's get it. My man. I'm loving all the videos you've been making, man. They've been great. Banger, bro. Yeah, I love the bait, like the little bass samples.
Sexy, dirty,
Bringing sexy back.
sexy.
Sounds almost like a like Chris Lake influence or inspired. Dude, how is that? He produces that, or how fast is his tracks? Like, how fast are his, like, would you say the BPM of his sets or, like, his tracks are? I've never gotten to see him. But I'm sure it was insane. Sound design on point. Let's go. Oh, really? So that's quite slow for techno. Bringing sexy back. Bringing sexy back. Yeah, I mean, I'm surprised. I thought he was faster, but yeah, I haven't gotten to see him. Yeah.
Sexy.
It's a nice bass. You have a very similar style to our friend Smitty out here. I don't know if you met Smitty. He had a remix on Rawsome not too long ago with Breezy. He comes like more from a bass background, so a lot of the elements are very, like, I don't want to say similar, but there's a lot of alignment. But really nice job, man. I like the intricacies of the bass line. Keeps me like engaged the entire track. Sir. Thank you again, man. I appreciate you sending this over. Let's give it up for Proots. Yeah, and definitely keep me posted on some new stuff, bro. I've been really enjoying the content. Again, like I said, I'm glad to see everything's going well, bro. Our Nog, aka Nog, is up next. SoundCloud's in the chat for you guys. Go give him a follow. Show some love. This one's called COVID. Yeah, I loved all the bass sounds in that track were really dope, man. Proper sound design from Nog. What Nog was saying to you. Cool bass line. Mog's still here too. Everybody's still here. We got Mog next, Martin, and Diego. Speak now or wait until next week. Really clean production, man. Mog, still here. You're up next, man. Thank you for being patient. Brazil, baby. Follow Portuguese. Bro, I appreciate you, man. Obrigado. Obrigado. I'll say it better. Show my R's. Am I now hearing birds for real? Kind of sounds like them. I only know one other phrase. So, onde fica o banheiro? Isn't that funny? Or muito. Oh yeah, I know like the bom, muito bom, muito bem. What was hot? Muito quente. It's very hot. The birds are in the track. Like, I'm not just imagining it at this point. Yeah, it's super solid, man. I like it. Strong tune. Definitely a moody one with that pad. Mognog, I'd love to see it. I want to see a Mognog. That'd be fun. No pressure, though. No pressure, but that's kind of funny. Y'all are legends, man. Thank you again for sending this, Nog. Appreciate you, bro. Are you also from... Oh, you're in New York City, bro. Oh, you got some edits? Dude, I'm actually playing Musica NYC, the rooftop, on Saturday. So if you're around, man, definitely let me know. I'd love to see you, bro. We have Mog up next from Brazil. I'm gonna list his SoundCloud in the chat for you guys. Go give him a follow, show some love. You'll be there? Your boy works there? No fucking way, dude. Oh, you gotta definitely. I mean, I probably won't recognize you. Let me just. Like, this is what I'm working with right here. So, hit me up. Like just add me on Instagram, and then when you see me there, just come up to me, bro. I'm not gonna. I'd be delighted to see you, bro. I heard that place is fucking sick too. I heard the whole club is awesome. You got the club on the inside. I'm assuming we're up top on the rooftop. Pretty sick, man. This one's called Reborn. I'm gonna listen to the first two. Just gave you a follow, brother. Nog, I got you followed as well, man. Can't forget the Nog. Now the Mog. Yeah, we'll try to get there a little early. I think I play around like 7:30, 8, somewhere around there. 7 to 8, something like that. Sunset hours into the nighttime. My buddy Francis is doing open to close on Friday. Pretty cool venue, it looks like. Some melodic bass line coming in. I'm liking it. Garage MJ Cole influence in there. Nice vibe, man. either gonna be we're gonna wrap up with Mog unless Martin and Diego are still here. Oh, Justo. I remember Justo. Or Justo. So Justo or Martin, let me know if you're still here, guys. Nice tune so far, man. Nice vibes. Birds are just about done being in a cage. Almost been 3 hours. Of course, dude. It's a solid bass line too. The sound design. Martin's still in the house. Let's go. The garage elements, man. Is that something that you take a lot of inspiration from? A lot of garage? This one's called Move Inside. Really nice track on the first one, man. This one's called Move Inside by Mog. So what does Mog stand for? You gotta tell us. You're up next. We'll see if Diego or Faust, Justo, sorry. Stream today, guys. Hey, with the brass too. intro. I'll definitely listen to Hypnotic or Hypnotic after the stream. And guys, keep in touch over email for sure. That is the best way. You could also follow me on Instagram, which is right here on the bottom of the screen there, at Greco's house. Yeah, nice shot. Let's give it up for Mog Music from Brazil. And lastly, last but not least, we got Martin. Thank you so much for being so patient. Stuck it till the end. Let's get right in. I'm going to list his SoundCloud in the chat for you guys. Go give him a follow, show some love. Gonna give you a follow, brother. Sound like a nice deep tune. Thank you for sending, man. Keep up the great work. We'll be here every Wednesday. Definitely check in. So first critique, just a little bit more variation, maybe some like breaks or little fills here and there, just to like spice it up with some ear candy, some variety. You don't want it to just be loop after loop, but it's a really nice vibe, man. Love the vocal too. Last call, Diego, Justo. Smooth. Yo, what up, Shizzy? Glad you're enjoying it. Make sure you give Martin a follow on SoundCloud. Yeah, that's basically it. It's just like maybe spend another day on the track, add some like cool little fills and different variations throughout the mix, and be ready to go. Nice job, man. Martin, thank you again for being here, bro. Thank you for waiting all that time. Really nice work. Again, mix down, it seems to be really good. I would just go in and just do the fine detailing of the track. Everything else is sounding good to go. One last time, Diego Justo. Cool beats. All right, gang. Who else is still with us right now? Because we can... I mean, let's do this, because I was talking about this earlier. I wanted to show and just go over some, like, I was talking about Julian Earl earlier in the stream before we got started. So he's basically just made another video here. I'll just pull it up here so you guys can see. But thank you guys again for being part of the stream. We're back. It's been a couple of months. We do this every Wednesday from 3 till about 6 p.m. Eastern time. And we'll just be going through tunes every week. If you're looking for feedback or you need some advice or you want some, yeah, that's basically it. I mean, we're just here just listening to music, giving feedback. But I wanted to talk about Julian for a second. He's got a great channel here. He's almost hit 100,000 subs, which is pretty freaking crazy. Like, that's super awesome. So I'll just I'll go ahead and list his channel again real quick for you guys if you want to watch this later on. But I haven't seen this one yet, so I'm gonna go ahead and give this one a whirl after this promo. Okay. So he's put this one out. Not my favorite one, but he's put that one. But he makes all these like samples first. So if you want to make synths like DJ Heartstring, it's just pretty cool.
Today, I'm going to be showing you how to make modern trance synth, heartstring, narcissist style. You already know what it is. To go along with this video, I've just dropped a new sample pack, Definitive Trance Synths. The link's at the top of the description on my website. It's an extremely great value. What you get is you get these 5 kits, all with all the individual layers, plus MIDI files, plus the Ableton files for all of these. They have everything.
He gives you everything. I mean, and then he'll do this for basically every style of music that's hot and current right now, all the way down to like the more minimal, obscure stuff. And again, like in my opinion, he's covering some of the artists that are just brand new and just really hitting the scene hard. Most people haven't even really discovered yet.
All the trance synths you need, basically every layer. All you gotta do is just add drums and you can build your own track. You can learn from these, you can take them apart. You can even just use it to make a track if you want. Links at the top of the description. Don't miss out while it's available, guys. This is a great library you can get to make a sick trance track. You know, not a lot of people are making these right now, so you can get a leg up on the competition by grabbing this template while it's still available.
Man knows.
Thanks for the support, everybody. And let's get started. Alright, so we're at 150 BPM, and when you're writing these synths, I honestly like to start with the bass line, because the bass line is going to define the chord progression, right? And once you have that, you can do all this other cool stuff around it. But you have to have those chords really clearly defined. So what we're doing here...
Or have a vocal and then build a bass line over the vocal or melody.
So we're in C major, right? And we're starting with C major. We're going up to the major 3rd. Then we're going up to the 5th, which is G. And then back down to the 9th, which is going to walk us back down. So it's like... See how it kind of like resolves there? You want to do that with your last chord. Like, we can go up high and we can jump. Right? But then notice you got to come back down. and bring it back
Yes, you
home,
do.
right? And if you
Bring it
do
to the
that,
root.
it's going to keep the progression
root note.
a lot more sort of grounded, right? But yeah, so once you define that chord progression, you'll notice also the notes are like a bit staccato. They're not full eighth notes. For the actual bass sound, it's very simple. I think you just have to have something that can create a really fat saw wave and a square
I don't
wave.
use
That's what I
Ableton,
like to
but
do. You can see we're
you
layering
can make
together
the sounds
a saw
out of
and a square here,
Serum
plus
or
really like a square wave in the sub, because that's what the sub oscillator is once you open up that tone
you
knob.
can do it in massive.
So you're basically just creating this super fat bass wave. There's also
filtering
even
it.
some unison on here, but we're converting it to mono in the low end, so it's not a problem. And then you use a filter to kind of dial it back and then make it punchy, because the envelope on the filter is going to make this like punch a lot more than when there was no filter, right? But it's all about creating that really fat sound and kind of like dialing it back, like subtractive synthesis, right? And another thing you could do too is just a little bit of cutting out the low end. So you cut out maybe like up to there, because there's a lot of frequencies down there. We'll put that before the utility, actually. There's a lot of low frequencies down there that can mess up the headroom in your track later
Very important.
when you're mastering. From
Even
there,
just on
I
random
like to go
loops and
and
stuff.
write the lead line, because this is kind of like, you know, the hook. So the name of the game here is call and response. And also, if you want to really have a great lead, try to play kind of like with the relative minor. What I mean by that is, okay, so if you make a chord, right? Like let's say we have C major. So that would be C major, like the first two notes. Now if you add this down here, that's A minor, right? So see how you can build like a minor chord with two of those voices? So that would be the relative minor, right? So what we're really doing here is kind of playing it like
Make
we're
sure
in
your
an
kick
A
drums
minor
are tuned.
against the major progression. And that's going to create contrast, and it's also going to make it a bit more like melancholic and not just like super happy C major, right? Like, you know, dance music still, you want it to be kind of minor feeling. So you're using this major scale,
In
but
certain
making it feel
aspects.
minor. For example, like
Not
the
always.
first bass note is C, and then the lead's playing B, which is like one note under from that. Like it's a very like. See what I mean?
Diego,
And so
what's
if this
good,
would
bro?
Be like A minor, you're doing like that third root or ninth root third. See what I'm saying? And the other thing with the lead too is, you know, those two voices, how they're so close, and you get such a nice little reaction between that and then the bass line changing.
Yeah, so
Right.
you guys get the hang of it. I mean,
Yeah.
his videos are really great. Definitely, I recommend them. Definitely recommend them. I also recommend you grab this release before Friday, so you got it before all the rest. Eddie Crystal's coming out. Thank you guys again for being here. I appreciate all of you so much, and thank you for being patient and waiting for, you know, a couple months while we gathered everything together for the streams to start. We've got Rawsome Rave coming in 2024. We've got our Odyssey Music Festival after movie coming out soon, and lots more to share with you guys. So thanks again, and I'll check in next week. Peace.